Hey guys, welcome to the channel, and I wanted to do a walk around of some projects right now. But I wanted to let you know that if you're watching this, you should like and subscribe. But for now, we're going to go ahead and look around at some projects that have been completed or still need work. Start off, we got this tractor build, which, as you can see, hasn't done anything with, because I need to get a transmission, I need to get the parts to swap this motor over to regular to get the right side cover, as you see, so the generator output, and then I gotta get it cranked because that one is tapered. So we'll have the side cover swap and the crank swap. But let's see what you guys think. I'm also gonna get a torque converter for it, so I have a torque converter and centrifugal clutch down to a jack shaft, ditching that whole thing, going back, and I'll have another gear and chain to go right to this transmission, which then I'll have to grab another one of these because this one is garbage. But I'll see what you guys think about that. Found some wheels for it. We'll have to get. The steering works now. Those ones are shot. Anybody wants some wheel weights, let me know. For now, we're moving on to the next project. This is one of those Farmer Tech part saws or parts kits for the Stihl chainsaws. This one so far has done pretty good. Brand new chain. I've been cutting firewood by the craft ton out back, and it's been working great. Fire dried up. The only problem I had with it to start with is it's really sharp corners right here, but you can see the guy took some sandpaper and sanded it down because he got tired of slicing his fingers open. Next project. This is my Champion 25-ton wood splitter. As you can see, this rack has eased itself over this way just slightly compared to that one. But I want to build new racks and then have mounts for the snowplow flags, because they're telling this behind a big old Chevy truck you can't see jack. You can't even see behind a Ford Ranger. It's pretty sad, huh? But build some new racks. They're gonna go out like this, probably up a little further, up right about there, and out to the wheels, so they'll be flush to the wheels, and then they'll stop right here, just so we have a little more area. So you get tired when you're splitting like this, and the wood just splits and rolls right on over. But that'll be a future video. I'll go walk over here. All this work on this one was done off camera, but it's a Megamoto 80. Well, it was. There's a little 3-horse that I didn't see one with a 1/2-inch shaft. That's just whack. So I had to get another clutch. That's in the mail. Should be here sometime in the next week or so. But we're sticking a Partridge 12 on there, which it's a tight fit, but we'll make her work. And then what else do we have to look at? I guess we'll go look at the Honda. Out here, got the Honda Civic rebuild project, and it still looks decent. The only problem we've had with it really is the back window. It needs a trunk seal. We'll come look at this. So every time when it gets all a little rainy, you'll just the water will just ease on down the window and right in the trunk. That's why there's a custom drain hutch hole. Go back up here. Sometime in this video we'll be looking at there's a plastic piece under there that my dad said was flopping the other day. I think some of the push pins came back out because the bumper is not held on the greatest because junkyard parts. But for now we'll leave this and come back to it. Now we got my 92 1500, and it's been giving me a heck of a lot of trouble with rear brakes. They keeps kicking a wheel cylinder in the right rear, passenger side rear, whichever. I don't know how I'm saying it right, but the drums were tight on it and all that, and it kicked a couple of them. I think it's just some cheap parts because the drums were tight. Otherwise, you'd think the drums were loose, but everything's still looking good under here, even though it's got the wrong color paint on the thing, on the air cleaner valve covers. But that won't worry for much longer. I'm working on this summer doing an LS swap with possible turb skis. Excuse me. But that'll be a future video. Let me know what you guys think, because it seems like a fun project. But I can either LS swap this, lift it, or I have an old square body I'm looking at with a 454. You guys let me know in the comments what you want. Now we're gonna go ahead to the Thunderbird. This here is 66 T-Bird, 390 C6, I believe. One of these days, if you can see in the paint, it has like a really old and faded, really rough to the touch. I got some compound and polish, and I'm gonna try to knock some of this crap out of the paint because it's nasty. But if you look at this, it's got the new interior in it. This car has been good. I'm gonna try to patch the top again because if you guys don't know, this car went through a barbed wire fence when I first picked it up. My dad was sitting on a milk crate because the seats were out since they'd just been put in, so they were sitting up in the guy's shop. And he went down the hill, no brakes, and had a choice between a scrap pile, tree, or a barbed wire fence. He hit the barbed wire, came right up over the hood, right to there, at the top. But other than a couple scratches, there's one little thing in the trunk for body damage. I'll show you that right here. But this car was a California car. It's been to California, Alaska, all kinds of places. We picked it up over in Wenatchee, well, Cashmere. Now we're gonna head to the three-wheeler and take a look at that and talk about it. Here's my 82 KLT 200, and the ignition switch got left on for the last 5 days. Bet she's dead. Yep. I'll shut that off now. Thanks. So this thing needs quite a bit of work. It's needs new rear hubs because the wheels keep coming loose because they're not the right wheels. They've been drilled to work. So the wheels come loose, and it's pretty much killed some hubs that I don't think were to this originally. It needs some more bolts, needs a seat. And I talked about doing a restoration to this last fall. But I think this one might be a little far gone, and I might have to put her up for sale just to not have to worry about it. But for now, I'm gonna ride the heck out of it until it dies. But now, right next to it is my, I think it's a 72, 70, 71, 72 Bayliner tri-hull fishing boat that has a, I think it's a 65 horse Evinrude with a 75 horse head. It has, it's a little dirty now. It's been tarped during the winter. Brand new carpeting, brand new floor. It has a new water pump, I think, and when they put it back together, it's stuck in either reverse or forward. I don't remember, it's been a while. But so the motor runs and all that, but I have to get a battery and tank it with it. But I bought a 5-horse trolling motor for it last fall. But we got the final project, and that would be raised garden beds. They're sitting up on fire drowns. They're pretty cool. If you want any details on them, comment down in the description and I'll let you know what we did with them. Other than that, I got some firewood going. I'm gonna head back to the shop and discuss a few things. If you guys like the content, go over to Minty_Motors_ on Instagram and give a guy a follow. Turn on post notifications and give it a like and a sub. Thanks for watching. Have a good one.